Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. My respected brothers, elders, youngsters and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tonight, inshallah, we will be reciting the 17th juz, in which there are only two surahs, Suratul Anbiya and Suratul Hajj. In Suratul Anbiya, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is revealed in Makkatul Mukarramah, it deals with the issues of faith, concentrating on three areas, which are Tawheed, divine unity, Allah's message and the resurrection, and by using the story of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam once again as a guiding example for mankind. And this chapter teaches us that evil will try to take us away from path of higher nobility, being closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the path of virtue. And also, but at the same time, shaitan will also attack on us, but the successful people are those who have focused on the path of following Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Further ahead, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also mentions the unity of laws that govern the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the example of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam and his son Ismail alayhi salatu wassalam also. And at the end of the surah, again Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning his oneness, which is Tawheed, the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala being the omnipotent one. In Suratul Hajj, it starts very scary. Allah says, Ya ayyuhan nasu taqu rabbakum inna zalzalata as-sa'ati shay'un azim. O people, fear Allah. And that day when the earth will tremble and it will split apart and eat you alive. يوم ترون تذهل كل مرضعة وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد. That this will be the day which is known as the day of judgment. When the mothers who will be feeding their children, when the children will be latching onto their mothers, and when they will hear the horrendous sound of the trumpet, they will drop their children and run away. And a person who will be intoxicated into the intoxication of wine, he will come out of the intoxication when they hear the trumpet of the day of judgment. And Allah mentions the scenario of the day of judgment, how horrendous it's going to be. May Allah protect us all. That this is what Quran is trying to tell us. Where Quran is telling us the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is also telling us the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the believers are instructed to spend in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to spend for the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the only thing which will bring strength to our iman, which will give us a boost in our spirituality. So what do we learn from tonight's recitation? Number one, Suratul Anbiya, it begins by warning man about the day of resurrection. And number two, it tells us the stories of Anbiya alayhi salatu wassalam and divine unity and Tawheed, believing in the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number three, it tells us about the scenario of the day of judgment, when the day of judgment will actually come into existence, when the trumpet will be blown, when Allah will order Israfil alayhi salatu wassalam to blow the trumpet. Number four, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning to spend in His path. That when we spend for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the benefits and the virtues which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us in akhirah, they are endless. They will never end. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make me and make you and make us all benefit from the a'mal which have been given to us in this world, to invest for the hereafter, inshaAllah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us understand Quran, teach Quran, propagate Quran, inshaAllah. So stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed, stay healthy. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.